All right, so I'm in a whole new spot here. Everything's rearranged, and we were talking about this earlier. I think it may be because eventually we're going to start to have a few students in the studio, but I'm really far from the computer screen, so I'll probably see your alignment, but I may not be able to see your face. So just come down to child's pose. So bring your knees out, walk your toes to touch. Create a space side to side. So reach your hands to the outsides of your mat. Reach your knees towards the outer edges of your mat. Create length. Push your hips back. Reach your head forward. And your Ujjayi breath, bring that into your practice, your pose right here, right now. If you are in 40 days to personal revolution, you may or may not know. One of the laws of transformation this week is relax with what is. So right here, can you just relax with what is? Notice what's here for you. I don't know, sometimes I come onto my mat in child's pose and I'm excited to move. And other times I'm tight and sore, depending on what I've done that day or that week. So just notice what's here and be okay with it. Draw a breath in, let a breath out. Draw a breath in, exhale to down dog. Lift your hips up. And then get grounded. Ground the four corners of both of your feet. Press your big toe mounds down, your heels down. Squeeze your outer shins in. And then your hands. Press them into your mat. Spread your fingers out. All of your knuckles, all of your hand. Feel your hand press down. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Press your shoulders to your spine. And then draw a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the pit of your belly in and up and hold it. Hold it there. Hold it there for the practice. So we draw into core, express out through hands and feet. All the while relaxed with what is. Take a breath. Let go. Ragdoll, walk forward. Grab your elbows. Press your head down. Lift your toes, spread them out. And then stack your hips over your heels, open up your hamstrings, and just let your head hang loose, let your jaw be loose, your tongue. Notice what you're holding on to. And be with that. If you're holding on to something, just, okay, I'm holding on. You notice where you can let go. Release your mind. Put your hands down, walk your feet together. Rise up to Tadasana, reach up. Notice your feet, press them down. Lift your pelvis up, press your tailbone down. Look up between your hands, spark your fingers. Draw a breath in. And then exhale your hands to your heart. Bring your gaze to your fingers, one Om together. Tadasana. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Another chance to create length. So press your hips back, your head forward. Just tuck your chin a little bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades into your spine. High plank, plant your hands, walk your feet back. Stack your joints. Pull your heels over your toes. Pull your shoulders over your wrists. Notice your bind in your belly, your Uddiyana Bandha. Pull it in and up. Low plank, bend your elbows, hover. Stay for a breath. What's here? What's not here? Up dog. Press your chest through your arms. Pull your shoulders back. So just take a pause here. Everybody, press the top of your feet down and then squeeze your legs together. Muscles to the bones. Your butt cheeks, squeeze them in. Your shoulder blades pull back. Press your chest forward. Open up. Fill your lungs. Down dog, press back. Deep breath. Empty out. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway. Fold forward. Tadasana. Yeah, reach up. Go back. Bow down. Half lift. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Step, hop, or float. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Tadasana. Bow. Half lift. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. So take a couple breaths here. Notice your body. What's here now? Maybe something that wasn't here when we started. Notice your breath. It may have changed since we started. And then can you be with that and start to notice what's here, what's not here? What do you want? Start to remove the blocks that stop you from your flow, the blocks that stop you from, just reaching for what you want. Many times when the teacher says step, hop, or float to the front of your mat, always the block for me is like, well, I can't hop. I'm just going to step. So if you let go, you grow. Take a breath in, make the choice, step, hop, or float. Rise up halfway, fold forward, reach up to Tadasana, bow down, half lift, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. One more breath, step, hop, or float, rise up halfway, bow forward, come up, Tadasana, reach back, cactus your arms, pull your shoulders in, lift your chest, bring your gaze back, open up, breathe in deep. Tadasana, reach, bow, half lift, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float. Rise up halfway, fold forward, come up Utkatasana. Bend your knees, press your hips down and back, and then start with your feet. Ground your feet, but bring the weight into your heels. Kind of, lean back a little. You get a little closer to your mat with your hips and your legs. Squeeze them in. Rotate your thighs down and in towards your mat. And then draw into your core. Pull your belly up. Lift your pelvis up. Press your tailbone down. What's here? Maybe it's a willingness to stay. Maybe it's the will to come out. Just stay for a couple breaths and then begin to grow here. Draw your shoulders into your spine. Press them into your body. Spark your fingers wide. Look between your hands. Let your breath fill up. Fill up deeper than last time. And then empty out. Empty out completely. Breathe in deep. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Step your right foot forward. Put your right foot on 12. Pull your knee right over your ankle. And then notice your back foot. Turn it towards the left corner of your mat. Press it down. Pull your hips forward. Just building again from the earth up. Get yourself grounded. Get yourself set up for success. Reach up, stack your shoulders over your hips. Take a breath. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left foot, step forward. Press your feet down. Squeeze your shins in, lift up through your legs, draw into your core, reach up to the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are right here, right now. Maybe if you're inside, you are reaching for the sky. You reach through the roof. Take a breath, open your eyes wide, spark your fingers. Chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, let go of what you must. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway, fold forward. Come up Utkatasana, bow, half lift, high plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. Warrior one, right foot. Good, step forward, root your feet down, reach your fingers up, take a breath in, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Good, same thing, different side, root down, rise up, breathe in, look up, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat, rise up halfway, bow forward, come up Utkatasana. Take a breath, empty as you bow, halfway lift, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, right foot. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left foot. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. So come into your down dog, reset, ground your feet, ground your hands, draw into your core. Just another chance to breathe. Notice what's here. Relax with what is. Relax with what isn't. And then make the choice to grow. Take a breath, empty out, step or hop forward. Rise up halfway, fold forward, Utkatasana. How do you grow? Where do you grow? Right here, right now, you choose. Take a breath in, let a breath out, bow to your mat, halfway lift, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one on the right, step forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one on the left. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. So it's in your breath that you stay in your body. And then if you come into your head, just notice what your thoughts are. And no, you're not your thoughts. So if you're tired, that's not who you are. You just have tiredness. If you're awake, you just have awakeness, awakening. Can you witness that? Can you breathe into that? And can you let go of the block that blocks you? 3-legged dog. Bring your feet together. Lift your right foot up. Yeah, lift up. Squeeze the skin to the muscles, to the bones. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Push your foot over. Pull your hips right on top of one another. Flex your toes. Take a breath in. Make a choice. Stay right here. Flip your dog. How is your growth this morning? And growth is staying. Growth is breathing. If you have flipped, point your feet on 12, lift your hips up. If you have a three-legged dog, ground your heel down, lift your knee up. Squeeze your shoulders into your spine. Everybody draw the pit of your belly in and up. Take another breath. Move to high plank. And then flow right into side plank. Stack your heels to the right. Plant your right hand down, lift your left hand up. Yeah, come onto your knee, bottom knee. Come onto your forearm. You choose right here, right now, what makes you strong. What makes you alive? What makes you bring this practice into your body? Open your eyes, look up. Yeah, option, back, grab your leg, bend your knee. Option, bring your top foot into tree. Everyone grows in their own way. Take a breath. High plank, low plank, up dog, down dog, three-legged dog. Walk your feet together, lift your left foot up. Good, come into it. Flex your toes, press over, hips on top of one another, shoulders square to your mat. Draw into your core, pull your belly in, and then express out. Stay or flip. Stay or flip. Find your fullest expression. We'll take 4 breaths right here. Everybody, pull your rib cage in. Expand your back wherever you are. Ground your feet. Lift your body. Take 1 more breath. Move to high plank. Flow to side plank left. So heels left hand down, right hand up. Gaze up. Look at your thumb with your right eye. Just open up that much more. Growing here, letting go. Relax with what is. Maybe you feel strong. Maybe you feel weak. Whatever it is, breathe into it. Take high plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Crescent lunge. Step your right foot forward. Good. Both feet are on 12. Pull your heel over your toe in the back and lift the back of your thigh up. Squeeze your butt cheeks in so you've got a really strong foundation at the bottom. And then reach up. Draw in here. Pull your belly in. Knit your ribs in. Expand your back. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the right. Hook your elbow to your thigh or take an open twist. So the theme of the week is rejuvenation. And rejuvenation is removing the blocks, removing the toxins. Right here, right now, we twist. And as we twist, yogis say we're depriving our organs of blood because you're wringing them out, squeezing them in. And then come up, warrior 2. Spin your back foot down. Open your arms, bring your gaze to your front middle finger. When you release, the blood rushes back in. It pushes out toxins. So breathe into that. And then come into extended side angle. Bring your hand down or your elbow on your thigh. Lift your gaze up. Open your body up. Press your bottom shoulder forward. Move your top shoulder back. Still wringing, still twisting, detoxing. Fill your lungs with fresh air. Empty out the stale air. Take another breath. Look up. Find a bind. Reach your top hand behind your back. And if a full bind's in your practice, take it. If bird of paradise is in your practice, move there. 3 breaths. In your breath, in your body. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Draw in. Express out. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Flip your palm. Reach back. Stretch. Press your knee forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge. Step your left foot forward. Start with your feet. Stack your joints, knee over ankle, heel over toe. Reach up, lift up, get long, create expansion, length. And then draw in, hands to your heart. Twist to the left. Bring out the other side. Everybody, squeeze your skin to your muscles to your bones. Pull your belly towards your spine. And And create some space in your body. Push your bottom shoulder forward. Move your top shoulder back. If you have your arms open, look up. If you don't have your arms open, option is now to open them. Deep breaths. Rinsing, ringing, detoxing, rejuvenating. One more breath. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Come forward and down. Good. Wherever you are, you want to press your arm into your leg and your leg into your arm. Yeah, and look up. And then flow here. Flow here. Is it a bind you need? Is it bird of paradise you need? Maybe you just need to stay here and breathe. Whatever you choose is perfect. Your body knows what it needs. If your head's telling you something different, just let your body move with your breath. One more breath. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath. Big exhale. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway. Fold forward. Utkatasana. Prayer twist. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the right. More chance to detox. More chance to remove toxins from your body. Squeezing your organs. Depriving them of blood. But breathing so your blood is pumped with oxygen. And then come out, ragdoll. Bring your feet apart, grab your big toes with your peace fingers, fingers to toes forward, fold. Let that blood refresh your organs. Halfway lift. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Bow forward. Release your bind, walk your toes to touch. Rise up, Utkatasana. Utkatasana prayer twist, left side, bring your hands to your heart, twist over. Good, press your hips down, lift your gaze up. Breathing in, breathing out. You can open your arms if you haven't already. I think everyone here knows this. Sometimes I feel like it's like, tell me something I don't know. I don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Just move, breathe. It's your practice. Take a breath, press down, exhale, open up, ragdoll, right into gorilla. Put your hands under your feet. Walk your toes to your wrists. So this will stretch your wrists, opposite from how we've been moving recently, with hands in up dog, down dog. You can wiggle your toes, massage your hands. And then half lift, rise up, flatten out. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, bow forward. Release your bind from your hands. Place your hands on your mat, and then from here you choose. Do you want to come into a yogi squat? Do you want to come into crow? Do you want to take handstand prep? We'll take 8 breaths. You make a choice. And then just notice, how do you grow here? How do you breathe here? What's here for you? What's not here for you? Can you be here with that? What shows up for me here in handstand prep is that I don't usually get upside down. But I was in a class earlier this week, and the teacher says, how do you know your edge if you don't go over the ledge? So just practice going over the ledge, and you'll figure out where your edge is, and you grow. And sometimes the ledge is just to stop and relax with what is, instead of keep going, keep pushing. I do that at work. I do that at home. I'm always looking for what's the next thing. Just be here. A couple more breaths. Everyone get ready. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway, fold forward, come up Utkatasana, and then eagle. Wrap your right leg over your left, wrap your right arm under your left, and then squeeze in. Another chance to squeeze muscles, create the deprivation of blood to whatever you're squeezing onto, and breathing in oxygenated blood, letting go. Release, let your muscles replenish themselves. Yeah, shake out your hands, shake out your legs. So good. Come into Utkatasana, press down, and then take eagle left side. Squeeze in tight. Squeeze in tight, but create space, filling your lungs, filling your ribs, filling your back. Create groundedness. Ground your foot, lift your head. Eagle right, switch sides. A little more detox. Couple breaths. With your gaze, set your gaze. Eagle left, go to eagle left. Set it up, breath gaze. Tadasana, feet down, hands up. Standing leg raise, raise your right knee up. And then pull your toes up. Open your knee to the right. Your left hand, balance out your pose, reach out, look over, and then draw in. Pull your shoulders, lift your pelvis, press your tailbone. Come back to the center with your knee, reach your hands up. We'll take airplane, press back, heel presses back, toes pull forward. And then your fingers, reach them back, press down as you lift up. So create a pressure of pressing down but lifting, up dog in your chest. Gaze just right in the front of your mat. Take a deep breath. Half moon, bring your hands to your heart. Reach your left hand down, reach your right hand up. Good, four corners of both feet, standing foot, press it down. Raised foot, flex your toes, push your heel back. Hips, put them right on top of one another. Shoulders, put them on top of one another. Open your arms if that's available, and then look to the top. Even if you look just to the side of your room or the side of the space, working towards looking up, lifting up. Draw in to your core, express out through your hands and your feet. Ragdoll. Let go of your bind, walk your feet together. Tadasana, stand up. Standing leg raise, left knee, left toe. So settle in here first. Ground your foot, lift your head, lift your toes. Everybody spread all your toes out. And then open your pose. Bring your knee over. Your gaze is right as your hand reaches out. And your shoulders draw in, expand your chest, pull your chest open. And as you wobble, just be with that. Come back to the center, reach your hands up. Airplane, press back. Beautiful, everybody. All right, pull your toes forward, press your heel back. Up dog in your chest, spark your fingers back. And then water. How do you bring water here? Soften your knees, soften your gaze. Come to half moon, bring your hands to your heart. Reach your arms apart. And stack. Stack hips, stack shoulders. Pull your belly towards your spine, pull your shoulders towards your spine. Ragdoll. All All right, relax with what is. If you forgot, that's the theme. I feel like I've said it 100 times, so you're probably getting sick of me hearing it or saying it. But I have to constantly remind myself of that. Release your bond. Walk your toes to touch. One more pose in equanimity. Rise up, reach up, come into tree, bring your hands into your heart. Bring your right foot into your left leg. Find the earth under your foot. And then press in your raised foot, your foot presses into your leg presses into your foot. Your rib cage, pull them in, your hands press them in. From here you grow. Once you find your core, you grow from your core. So that could be reaching up, reaching out. It could be growing a root with your foot and lifting your head up. Maybe you bow forward. And if you can't find your edge till you jump over the ledge, what if you just came out? You went back, came out, and you come back. Biggest thing I learned so far in 40 days is you can't fail if you don't quit. So don't stop. Just breathe and move. Stay in the flow. Stay on your pose. Stay on your mat. Put your foot down. Reach your hands up. Tree. Switch your feet. Draw your hands to your heart. And let go of what you know. Bring something new here. As you breathe and reach, you grow your roots wherever you are on your mat. We'll take 3 breaths. Just set your gaze and breathe. Flow. Tadasana, feet down, hands up. Take a back bend, press back. Stick your tongue out, lion's breath as you bow. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, step your right foot forward. Open your arms. Warrior 2, gaze at your front middle finger. Triangle, straighten your leg, front leg. Reach to the outside of your front foot. Ground down here so you can open up. So press your feet, squeeze your shins, lift up through your legs, draw into your core. And as your arms reach out and up, look up. Follow your hand as it moves back. Try and make a back bend here. Push your bottom shoulder forward, your top shoulder back. Take a deep breath. Exhale, move a little more. Take another breath. Come up, warrior 2. Side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Point your feet to the left. Lift your hands up. Lift your gaze up. Now, flat back, fold halfway. Just fold halfway. Hold it here. Can you be with what is? I don't know. My legs feel like they're stretching. But then play with your balance. Move your hips forward. Push the weight of your body into your balls of your feet. And then ground your heels. Find that balance. Now bow. Put your hands down. Align your fingers with your toes. Or put your head down and lift your toes up. Tripod headstand. Everyone in straddle, rise halfway. And find water. Soften your knees. Soften your neck. Bow. Rise halfway, bow forward, rise halfway, bow. If you're upside down, come down. Everybody put your hands on your hips, pull your belly in and up, slowly rise up, Point your feet forward, walk your back foot to meet your front, Tadasana. Tadasana, front of your mat. Take a back bend again. Press forward as you reach back, bow down, halfway lift, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. To warrior one, left foot. Step forward. Ground down, open up, warrior two. Triangle, straighten your leg, reach to the outside of your foot. And what's here? Your feet, press them into your mat. Your toes, lift them up. And your hips, pull them on top of one another. Your shoulders, stack them, and then press, bottom shoulder forward, top shoulder back. As you breathe in, you look up. As you exhale, you twist. Your gaze follows your hand. So good, everybody. Take one more breath. Open up. Warrior two. Side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Point your feet right. Create a bind behind your back. Bow towards your mat. Let your head hang. Let your knees be soft. Stack your hips over your heels. Yeah, so bind at your sacrum stretches your arms. Bind reaching over rinses your shoulders. So you choose, breathe, and just let the practice be with you. Be with what happens, be with what doesn't happen. And one time I was at a teacher training and one of the students in this pose, like his wrist went all the way to the ground in front of him. It's like, oh, wow, that's something to look forward to. It's never happened for me, but I see it's a possibility. So if you see, like live in the possibility of what could happen, it just keeps you open. Release your bind, place your hands on your hips. Slowly rise up. Point your feet forward, walk your back foot to meet your front, Tadasana, reach up, bow down, halfway lift, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath, let it all go, come into high plank. Take low plank. Press up high, press back down dog. Can you relax with what is? Come into high, come into low, lift up high, press back down dog. Come into high. Take low, high plank, down dog. Frustration shows up here for me because I never know how many push-ups we're going to have to do from the teacher. It's hard to relax with what is, but if I stay in my breath, stay in my body, you know, your body's like a machine. It can keep going. It's your head that tells you no. I'm going to say we'll do it one more time. Choose to move. Come into high. Press to low, press to high, take down dog, take a breath, high plank to your belly. Get there as fast as or as slow as you want to go. Really good. Rest here, rest here. Turn your head to the opposite side. Bring your head to the center. And then we'll do some chest stretch after all that Chaturanga, high plank, low plank. So bring your hands out to a T. Take your right hand, bring it up by your rib cage or your chest, and then just press over. Let your top foot come up and back if that's available to you, or maybe you just stay where you are. That's enough stretch, but you're stretching right now. You're stretching the left side of your chest. Breathing. And if you take your foot behind you, you might feel a little hip stretch, belly stretch. And then come back to the center. Take your right hand out, bring your left hand in, press over, stretch your chest. Lift your leg, pull it behind you if that's available to you. Be with what is, what's stretching, what's tight. Come back to center. Upward facing dog, bring your hands by your rib cage, press up, squeeze your legs in, press your chest forward, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath, let it all go. Set up for bridge. Come onto your mat, lay on your back. Bend your knees, and then walk your feet towards your body, ground your feet down, lift your hips up. If your shoulders, pull them under your body, walk them towards your spine. Interlace your hands under your hips. Just step by step, you're growing your pose, you're moving into your pose, you're building the pose. Lower down, rock your knees. Come back up, take another bridge. Start where you left off, lift up high. Yeah, if you crossed one leg, cross the other. Squeeze in skin to muscle, muscle to bone. Take a breath. Lower to your mat. Rock your knees. Take wheel. Bring your hands by your ears. Straighten your arms, lift up. You could take a bridge. You make the choice. This is where you grow. This is where you still fan the flame of your body, the heat in your body, that your breath. Come down, rock your knees. Good, come back up. Lift up. Squeeze in, express out. Come down. So good, everybody. Come on back up. Come back up. Bridge or wheel. Let your breath flow. Lower down. Rock. Knees go side to side. I think this is number 4. Come up. Bridge or wheel. Bridge or wheel in your breath, in your body. Yes. Lower down. All right. You're all unmuted. We're going to come up one more time. It's Aaron's birthday tomorrow. Let's sing happy birthday. Lift up, bridge or wheel. You ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Aaron.
Happy
Aaron.
birthday to you.
Thank you.
Who else's birthday is it? Only Aaron's? All right. Happy birthday, Aaron. Everyone take Supta Baddha Konasana. Had to do it. But I thought about this morning, Aaron, I was going to say, what's your favorite pose? But then I thought, no, we'll just do it like I always do it. Birthday wheel. Happy baby. Raise your feet up. Grab your feet, pull them down. Rock side to side. Just be playful here. So Barron talks about removing the blocks, relaxing with what is, and just find playfulness like when you were a kid. You didn't really have a care. You didn't worry about what anyone thinks. Let go of your feet. Hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself some love. And we'll create stability. Raise your feet up. Bring your hands by your ears, elbows out. Tuck your chin to your chest. Lift your shoulders off your mat. Lower your right foot to a hover. Flex both of your feet. The toes pull forward, and then just pulse up towards your left leg. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your legs. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise both of your feet up. Pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your feet 30 degrees. We got 2 exercises in one, right? 60, 30s and crunches. So go up 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet to a hover and pulse. Go, keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Can't fail if you don't stop. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet up. Both feet up. Pulse up 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in. Let a big breath out. That was 50 crunches pretty quick. All right. Take down dog. Come to down dog. So you can rock and roll, you vinyasa, you get there. And we'll go right into half pigeon. Lift your right foot up. Draw your knee to your wrist. Align your thigh to your mat. Align your shin to your mat. Walk your hands forward. Right here for me is such a great practice to relax with what is. Because I can think of all kinds of things that are here. Tightness, frustration. Can also create the possibility for softness. Softness in my body by softening my joints. Softness in the frustration of just letting it be there. And know that I'm frustrated. I'm not frustrating. I have that, but I'm not that. So notice where you are. What do you have? What does your head say you are? Can you shift? Can you relax with what is? And then just what blocks could you remove right here, right now, to find something bigger? Come up and then swing your back leg around. Just stack your back leg over your front leg. We'll take a double pigeon just for a couple breaths. And you know, it's with you're at home, you don't have everything you need here maybe to come fully into the pose, but just come into the pose with what you have. So knees or shin stack, your sits bone on the earth. You push forward, you lean forward. Some of you can fold forward. But all of us have breath. All of us can let go here. And come out, come up. Take a tabletop. So just stretch your legs in front of you. So tabletop, bring your hands face forward or out. Press up, press your feet down, or bend your legs and press your hips up. Get the same stretch in a different way from this. Gaze is behind you. Take a couple breaths. Come down, and then move into half pigeon left side. So if you can get there from here, go. If you need to get into down dog and go, go. Breathe into this side. Working towards your ledge. Remember, if you go over the ledge, you'll be able to find your edge. So just stay here, breathe here. And then come up, swing your back leg around, set up for a double pigeon, however that looks for you, wherever you are right now. Be with that. Be with what is, be with what isn't. Yeah, press forward, reach forward, bow forward. Couple breaths, just searching for your fullest expression this morning. And maybe that's not what it was the last time you did this pose. Good, come out, straighten your legs in front of you, move into fish this time. So come onto your forearms. If you have a block, you could put a block between your shoulder blades, but you put your forearms down, point your toes forward, lift your body up, bring your gaze back. Just stretch the front of your body. Take a couple breaths. And then come out of your fish into an inversion. So waterfall, shoulder stand, headstand. And like I said, the theme of the week of 40 days to personal revolution is rejuvenation. This is opposed to rejuvenate. We've worked hard, we've removed the blocks, filled our lungs, detox with twisting. Just let your practice come to you. You've done the work, you receive now. If you have a shoulder stand, come to plow. Most of you, I can't see anything but your feet, so it's good. Soften your gaze, everybody. If you have plow, come to deaf man, draw your knees to your ears. If you have a waterfall, raise your hands up. If that feels good, just let your body rejuvenate here. If anyone's in headstand, start to come down. And then deaf man, come back to plow. Everybody slowly make your way to your mat. So from plow, just lower one vertebrae at a time. Waterfalls come down. Pull your knees to your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Supine twist. Bring your knees to the right. Open your arms to a T. Bring your gaze to the left. Press your shoulder blades into your mat. Let your knees just slowly fall over. As you breathe in, exhale, soften. Move to the opposite side, knees go right, or whatever side. I'm backwards on this TV. Move to the opposite side, gaze opposite, knees opposite. Soft joints, ujjayi breath. One last twist, one last detox in this practice. Come back to the center of your mat. Squeeze your knees to your chest. Take a breath. Shavasana, spread out. Close your eyes. Bring your breath to normal. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Just gently wake up, shake your head side to side, rock it. Reach your arms over your head if that feels good. Stretch. Deepen your breath. Pull your knees in. Roll to your side as you're ready. Everybody draw breath in, open your mouth, let the air out. And then come up, come to seated with your eyes closed. Sit tall, press your sits bone down, lift the crown of your head up, lift your chest up, press your thumbs into your chest, hands up prayer. One Om. Press your thumbs to your forehead. And then we bow to each other. Namaste. Good one. Even though I felt sideways, who knows what this video looks like? I think the whole time I was looking to the left, but I'm gonna unmute. Aaron, happy birthday. What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm doing nothing. I'm going to relax.
Good for you.
Yeah. Thank you for singing happy birthday, everybody, to me. Much gratitude.
You're welcome. Chris, how's your wrist? Did it?
This thing made such a huge difference.
All right, good.
Thank you so much.
All right, everybody, good, really great practice. Debbie, you're out there in the sun again. I need to come practice by your pool one day.
Anytime.
And Lindsay, thank you for your nice note, Greg or Lindsay.
Thank you for everything, Lewis. We appreciate you.
Tracy, are you back in the gym?
I guess Monday, our classes, I don't know when they start back.
Okay. We got 50 crunches. I figured if we were at your boot camp, we'd probably do 250, right?
Probably so.
All right. Y'all have a good weekend. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'll get back in the camera and wave. Bye. And then if you're going to stay, just come sit and get comfortable. So I was talking about the theme of the 40 days is relax with what is. And how do you relax with what is in your meditation? Sometimes it's hard for me to just sit still without the distraction of, oh, I should do this, or oh, I should do that, or I'm sleepy. I had commented on Sam and her post the other day and I went home to quote unquote meditate, and I took a nap. So, if you get sleepy, you take your nap. If you are alert, you're alert. If you're distracted, you're distracted. Just be with that. Hey, Sham. Sham's here. And then notice your breath right now. Just what's around you. How's your breath moving in and out of your body? If you haven't closed your eyes, go ahead and close them. And notice your seat, your sits bone, press it down. If you're sitting cross-legged, notice your legs, what's touching earth. And if you're laying down, just notice where your whole back of your body, how it's touching your mat or whatever you're laying on. Notice the sounds around you. So sounds can be a distraction. They can also be just sounds if you let them be. Notice your core, the pit of your belly. The spot below your rib cage, the center of your chest. Maybe it rises and falls as you breathe, expands and contracts. And notice your back as you breathe in and out. Just the back of the core of your body, your trunk, expanding and contracting. Notice your hands. So your fingers, where are your fingers in space? Your thumbs. the palms of your hands and the tops of your hands. From your hands to your arms, your forearms, your elbows, your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders. Notice your throat, your breath moving in and out. Is your throat soft? Is it constricted? Notice your jaw. Can you soften your jaw? Can you release your tongue? The muscles around your eyes, soften them. Your forehead, soften, breathing. And then lift your gaze with your eyes closed. Lift your gaze up to the center of your forehead or right between your eyebrows, like you're looking at the back of your skull. Come into the practice of just being relaxing with what is. What do you see here? And if what you see and what you think takes you away, you notice that and come right back. The work is to be a witness. Witness of your thoughts, witness of your body. Witness of your breath. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. And the crown of your head. Can you soften here? Awareness to your third eye, center of your forehead. to your throat. Still just witnessing what's there. Center of your chest, your yogic heart, what's in your heart this morning. Below your rib cage, your solar plexus, what's here this morning? The pit of your belly. Your sacrum, your sits bone. Your fingers, your hands, your arms, your shoulders. Down your spine to your hips, your legs, your feet, your toes. Bring awareness to your breath. Bring awareness to the sounds around you. Draw your hands to your heart. Press your thumbs to your forehead. Namaste.
Namaste.
All right. Thank you. I want to come over to the computer, but I know you won't be able to see me. Any comments, feedback, like what happened, what didn't happen? No?
No.
All right. Well, thank you for staying. Thank you for meditating. Take this into your day. I'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, Louis.
Come back over there.
Thanks,
Thank
Louis.
you.
Bye.
I'll see y'all later. Bye. I'm waving at the computer, but you can't see me, but I am waving. Bye.
Bye.